Hi, how y'all doing? Welcome back to this Wednesday video with the Rams here. As I'm doing the Rams and the Jaguars. It's kind of a nice little game here, you know. I just wish I'd maybe got some sleep, but that ain't gonna happen now. You know, because it's like all the time. I'm literally like, uh, I'm gonna have to hear it from my family. Oh, you should get some sleep. It's like, bro, like, just chillax, please. Like, to be honest with everybody, like, here, like, I don't need to have people, like, constantly down my throat about that stuff, you know? You know what I mean? I don't need that to happen. I really don't. Maybe it's just not meant to be with, like, everything going on, you know? I'd, I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to feel anymore, you know? Uh, just so, like, it's, like, weird because I'm so depressed I can't even sleep. Or don't want to, you know? I mean, to be honest, I have a few reasons for not wanting to sleep. One is I have to be up, in the morning at like 7:30 or whatever, and it's already. If I don't sleep by like 8 o'clock, that's just not gonna happen, you know. So, to be honest with you, I don't know. I guess I just don't have a purpose, you know. You know what I mean? My purpose is just like all gone, you know. And I don't know. Purpose is like just a myth, you know? Like right now I'm just like so depressed with that. Like it's not because I'm tired or anything like that. It's mostly just like I am so depressed I don't want to think about stuff, you know? I'm just a fuck up in that way. Like I think everybody has that fuck up moment where they're just like, like what is it? Like, oh, I messed up this, messed up that, but this is like I don't know. Maybe I just shouldn't, trust other people. You know what I mean? Like, because trusting other people leads to like possibilities of them shooting you in that like trust area. You know what I mean? Just like them being like, "Oh, we don't want to deal with you right now," and then that's just the worst. Like that's just makes me so miserable. At the end of the day, life is just this. It's not like a series of down notes. It's like a series of just like, why bothers, you know? Yeah. Oh man, I'm just depressed at the wazoo. This is probably gonna go up at 12 noon, but I'm so far gone, with that. Like, I don't need more. Like I may have to have hammers thrown against my wall, but I don't need hammers thrown against my wall. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm just not in a good spot like that. I'm so in like a weird state. Like, I'm tired, admittedly, but like that's not the reason I'm feeling so blue. You know what I mean? There's tired when you be like, yeah, or tired when you're more optimistic. But now I'm just like, yo, I am so out of it. I'm not even like myself. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Uh, yeah, I'm just in a weird. It's like a weird spot because on one hand I want to say some stuff, on the other hand I'm just like, let's not do something crazy here. You know what I mean? Like, don't be that blot. You know what I mean? That the little black spot, not black as bad. That little like dark spot of like negativity. You know what I mean? I'm just you know I'm tired of being like told, oh well, we don't want to deal with you, and it's like, bro, like I need fucking help. Like, and you're telling me you don't want to deal with me? Like, that's great, brilliant. That's what I like to call not helping and just me shutting. Like, one of the things I've discovered lately is the concept of act normal. You know what I mean? Like not like act normal as like in brainwashing. Act normal as in throwing people off your trail. You know what I mean? Like deceitful, and that's not the best because that like. Well, it's one thing to lie and say like, "Oh, I need $10 for something, and you need it for something else." It's another thing to be deceitful when you're like, these people don't really know the storm that might be coming. You know what I mean? And that's not the same kind of thing. You know, I mean, like, that's not the best. That's just like, it's not like lying. It's not even like sometimes like being totally deceitful. Because sometimes, to be honest with you, you could do it and just have moments of being like, oh, I'm chill, I'm joking around. But at the end of the day, that storm has to come. You know what I mean? Or it needs something to do. And that's where I'm like depressed. Is like act normal, get people to not let their guard down. That's not the goal. The goal is to act normal so they don't like try to stop you in some ways. And that's not healthy because it's not helpful to them because then it's like now they're gonna be like harder on me. Now they're gonna be like meaner to me, and now they're gonna be like, oh, why should we help you if you're just gonna do something to yourself? If you're being disingenuous in that way. And what's worse is I've actually like, I've actually been like, I hate saying this. I was like, oh, well, if they don't want me to call that number, I could just grab someone else's phone and call that number. And that's just not helpful, because that's like, great genius. Now you've admitted that plan to everybody in the world, and now it's like, I mean, not that everybody would care. I'm actually pretty confident that YouTube would probably still let this video go up, but it's like, Jesus, idiot. Now that you've told them about that, there's no point in acting normal, is there? You know what I mean? Like, you kind of flushed all your hopes for freedom down that toilet, you know, in a way, you know. I mean, my best bet is to, like, it's just, you might as well ban me. Like, I mean, I have a feeling that's what they're gonna do at this phone number, and that's fine. I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I almost want to say to them, like, this is why, like, I was trying to tell you, like, in the middle of a Dollar Tree, like, that, like, to be honest, I was trying to tell them the same thing that I have been holding in for, like, 2 weeks. Not so much because of the suspension, just because they want me to call once per day. And I'm like, like, as great as that may sound, I don't think like that. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I don't know what to, like, I know that there's, like, ways to handle it, and I could have handled it better, but once that genie's out of the bottle, you can't put it back in. When you call someone and tell them the whole concept of what I've been saying here, act normally, and you don't, it's just not going to end well. You know what I mean? It's like going to go down the shitter. And I was trying to get them to do it today. Like, at least you could just tell me what's going on today. Like, I don't know why you got to wait till tomorrow. Like, probably could have contacted me today. Like, the day that, on the day of that video, not that video, that voicemail, on the day of that voicemail, you could have contacted me. And no, you contacted me, but you said, do you mind getting called tomorrow? And I'm just like, just spit it out. Just spit it out, you know? Like, it wasn't like a self-defense thing to an extent. It's more of a just, okay, if you're gonna, like, chop off my head, just do it. Like, don't, if you're gonna give me the total block for life, then that's fine, but don't, like, pretend that it's gonna, like, be, like, to be honest with you, it probably wouldn't totally solve the problem, but to be honest with you, what totally would solve the problem is, like, an EMP that would take out all the phones on the earth. So I don't think that problem is gonna get solved, but, um, yeah. I don't know. I can't deal with bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things where I'm like trying to explain a weird situation of, like, number one, don't leave dumbass voicemails. Number two, if that person receives the voicemail and wants to call you back later, like, I'm just gonna go, you gotta spit it out today. Please. I don't give a damn about my feelings at that point. I know you're gonna hurt me. I know you're gonna do something bad to me. Let's just get it over with, and let's just not, like, beat around the bush. If you're gonna ban me for life from using the warm line, and ban me for life, I don't really care at this point. I mean, I care in that way. I don't want to hurt you guys. That's the whole reason I was calling. That's the whole reason I was calling. You know? The whole reason I called was to say, hey, I'm acting really odd, in that way, and I don't want to do, I mean, that's what my I don't know what to say. Like, I don't even know how to word it because it's so hard to say. I was trying to, you know, to protect them in a way from my stupid ass actions. Now I'm gonna get banned from them forever, which is totally fine because I have to numb my feelings down anyways. Because when you have feelings, you can get burned, you know? I mean, I don't want to say numb yourself to the point of being a machine, but that's kind of, like, at this point, I think being a machine would be beneficial because of, 3 laws of robotics type shit. But not only that, but I wouldn't be able to feel anything, so, you know, And that's not realistic. It's not even healthy right now, but who cares? So right now I'm just kind of in that weird space of like, I know I'm gonna get hit, probably the day before this whole thing happens, but I don't care. I know it's gonna happen. I know they're gonna be like, you screwed us over, you did this, and it's like, you know what? Well, just get it over with. Just tell me what you want, and I can hang up and go about my life. Because you guys probably want to ban me. Like, you know what I mean? Be honest with me, because I can't really be honest with you. Like, you know what I mean? I can't. Like, what do you think I'm gonna say? Like, do you think I'm gonna say something positive, happy? Oh, I'll gladly take the lifetime banishment from people that were supposed to help me. Like, that have a job to help me or whatever. I don't know. If you want me to feel bad, like I almost want to say, like there's the website called Indeed. Here's you could use that to apply to another job. Like, but like that's really harsh, and to be honest, with you, I don't even like levying that against like people that do know better. But it's just like I can't even have moments of like I'm gonna have a tough time tomorrow. Tough time Tuesday, I guess. And this is being recorded in hours beforehand, so I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Uh, uh, that's gonna be picked. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video here, not because I'm bored or anything, just because I'm like, I wanna do some other stuff too. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep right now. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna save this game and then away we go, Alright. See you in the next one.